surprising news. But before I get into the content, just remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. And if you watch this video all the way to the end, that will really help me out. But as you can see, this is another article from Screen Rant. One Punch Man announces surprise hiatus. And I'm telling you guys something. You One Punch Man fans, you are not getting a break, are you? First of all, we haven't gotten any kind of new information on the upcoming One Punch Man Season 3, which is supposed to debut in October of this year. And I did a video on that back in the day. Let me go ahead and pull that up here. And this is obviously one of my earlier videos before I started making all the changes to it and all that. But this is the last time we heard anything in regards to One Punch Man. The animations were just complete and utter garbage. This is the last time we got anything on One Punch Man. And now, news of the manga being put on hiatus. Now, I normally don't cover manga because, frankly, I don't read manga. I haven't read too many manga. In fact, I don't think I've read a manga at all. I do own a couple of manga. I have the Solo Leveling manga that I need to start getting into, the manhwa. But as far as any type of manga for any of the anime I watched, never watched it. But this one was of significance because, again, Season 3 is supposed to debut in October. They're already taking a hiatus of the manga. You see right here, the next chapter is going to be delayed until July 17, 2025. So that's 2 months, basically, a 2-month hiatus. Frankly, I am pretty surprised that One Punch Man has lasted so long, because the entire gimmick of him having a one punch, being able to dispatch things in one punch, is like, well, why hasn't he dispatched everything in one punch? But of course, you know, story development and whatnot. But yeah, this is going to be a particular disappointment for fans of the manga, but it also is going to be a disappointment for the fans of the anime. It's just, what the hell is going on with this particular anime and with this manga? It started off with a bang with the first season, which is still one of the best pieces of content I've seen in anime at any point in time. But then the second season come out, and the second season was kind of ho-hum. And the second season, I think, came out, what, 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago? And we're having all of this development hell with regards to One Punch Man Season 3. And the manga's having all kinds of issues. And then also did a marketing video where, let me go ahead and pull this one up here, where the marketing associated with this entire thing has just been complete and utter nonsense. So it's just, I don't know what's going on with this thing. And of course, I did a fan-made reaction, which turned out to be pretty popular. Everybody, this fan-made reaction right here, man, let Mastar go ahead and develop the next One Punch Man anime, because this was fascinating. This was really good, and it's just one man doing that with his spare time. You know. Now, Screen Rant goes on to say that it might be a good thing that One Punch Man has a hiatus. He says right here in bold lettering, now that the Ninja Village arc is presumably concluded, it's time to lay out the outline of the upcoming arc and get everything figured out ahead of time so that massive rewrites like this will never be necessary again. Wow, massive rewrites? That's interesting. You know, see, before that, with the massive changes to the story that the rewrites have brought, it may not be just the fans who are confused over what's still canon. Now, man, I tell you, I heard there were issues with the manga, and they're writing some. And like I said at the beginning of this, I was like, I'm surprised that it can last so very long, because One Punch Man, that makes it seem like everything can be resolved pretty quickly. So how do you keep making the story go forward, and go forward? And so go back up here and click on this link right here for rewrites of the Ninja Village arc. Let's see right here. It says One Punch Man is finally ending its most controversial arc ahead of season 3. Man, these ads just populate everywhere. Let me just click right here. Just click right here. It says One Punch Man's ninja arc is controversial because of how long it's been taking, thanks to hiatuses and redraws. But with how little the redraws have changed the story, it's even worse than usual. The execution of the ninja arc has also been a major part of its controversy. One Punch Man's ninja arc became controversial for making the story far bigger than it needed to be. Yeah, that's the problem when you have these types of stories that just grow and grow and grow and grow. You lose track of all the different types of plot threads that you have going. Some characters don't get development while others get overdeveloped, and of course, obviously, if you have hiatuses and whatnot, the story, the flow of the story starts breaking up, and yeah, this has just been a troubled property, and it doesn't seem like it's letting up anytime soon. And go over here, our favorite anime content creator, Chibi Reviews, he thinks One Punch Man season 3 will get the T-bait animation, and he got it right here. I won't play the video or anything like that, but I will link it in the description if you want to go watch it yourself. And he says that at the beginning of this video, he says,
"This video is gonna age like fine wine."
There you go. It's gonna age like fine wine, because he thinks this shit's gonna be the shit, and I'm not using that in a positive way or anything like that. So I have my expectations for One Punch Man season 3 are going to be extremely low, so that when I go in there and watch that with fresh eyes, I won't be disappointed, because frankly right now I'm already disappointed. But those are my thoughts on the issue and everything like that. What do you guys think about all of this? Are you happy with the current state of One Punch Man, or you're like me, you're kind of just like, yeah, it is what it is. It's One Punch Man at this point. It's become a meme and a joke of itself. Jump down in the comments and let me know what you guys think. And remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. And if you watch this video towards the end, I really appreciate your support. And remember, this is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. You guys take it easy.